on the game as a whole?
As a whole, it's kind of shocking that we gave up that many offensive rebounds, and our 9 turnovers to their 5 turnovers. Usually when you see those stats, it doesn't look like we're going to have that, but honestly, I'm really proud of how our guys fought. I thought we really guarded their stuff well. We talked about being really switchable, and our guys communicated. They were aggressive with it. They lived with switches when we had to live with switches, to not give up all their rip screens, their back screens. They usually get some layups on there, and they didn't get many of them today. We wanted to take away that stuff. We wanted to try to minimize Keel, which we didn't do a great job. We kept Klesmit from getting some pretty good looks. I know Nate fouled out in 12 minutes, but sometimes that first couple possessions can be the ones that get a guy on the path to being cold. And finally, I was really happy with our bench today. I mean, we had some guys step up. Jesse and Alex, I mean, that's a tough assignment to go in there, but the way they're built felt like a guy that we wanted to try to put on Keel, and our thing wasn't, we weren't going to stop him. We just wanted to make him work for stuff and throw some different bodies at him and try to make him earn everything he had. And I thought those guys did a pretty good job of that. Ty was great off the bench. Finder was huge for us today. Grant hit a big 3. So I was proud of our depth and our bench tonight too.
How nice was it to see Marcus go off early and kind of help create that separation you needed?
More than the separation, it was the confidence. I mean, Marcus that's part of his role on our team, whether he's, the 2 games he got flustered and lost it a little bit, the 2 we lost, and he can go, I don't want him to be inefficient there, but there's times when he can be, as long as he's playing with a confidence and a swagger that leads the other guys. Like, he has that, and when he thinks that way, it helps elevate everybody else.
And certainly we saw, you mentioned it, Fern Holes come off the bench, Schmeinder come off the bench, and do some really good things for you. And that's what you need in a game like this, isn't it?
For sure. A lot of times those are the players. We've talked about that for 20 years in this rivalry. A lot of times it's the unsung heroes, and the stars aren't that. But obviously today it was the stars. The 2 all-conference players the last however many years were really, really good. But it was guys that step up. For them, it was Basic. Basic was spectacular for him as a freshman. 20 points, and we really didn't have an answer for him, but our bench guys and some of those guys were huge for us too.
How big is this win? When thinking about the fact that, one, they're coming in with the 12-game winning streak and all of that, but for your team confidence, given that it was a little bit rattled by Grand Valley, just last weekend?
I don't want to completely say it was, confidence was rattled there. I mean, we got out tough in our gym, and losing 2 out of 3 coming out of the break would have been tough. And I know they're really good teams right now, but that's what it's going to be in the GLIAC. Our guys kept fighting, and they were ready to play today. I mean, we wanted to be the aggressors, and I thought we were.
How do you build off of this now moving forward?
I mean, I told them that Grand Valley, it's going to be a war every night, and Davenport, and I said this is what we need, because that one felt like one, and this felt like it again, and that's what the next however many are going to feel like. Ferris is in first place. They're coming in here Saturday fully rested. We're going to be on short rest. They're 3-1, we're 4-1. It's for first place in the league. I mean, we got to come out with the same drive and intensity and passion that we had today.
Thanks, Coach.